We'll go ahead and rest easy tonight. We don't have any risk of severe weather overnight tonight or early tomorrow morning. Dry, quiet, very humid and warmer feeling conditions going to continue to move into the area. We have clear skies, just a few clouds that are filtering overhead, but it's going to get your attention by tomorrow afternoon. Our alert day is for this complex of storms. That energy now working through the Dakotas into Minnesota. It's already prompted some strong and severe storms this evening, and this storm is just materializing, and it's going to time out just right toward the peak heating tomorrow afternoon. That when we find its way over our area, southern Michigan, northwest Ohio, right in the bullseye of at least the potential of severe weather. We're calling for the risk of some strong to severe storms, and at this point that risk level is an enhanced risk, which is a level 3 out of 5 on the scale, and all threats are going to be possible. Damaging winds, larger hail, and even some rotating storms with a little spin in the atmosphere that could create some storms that do produce tornadoes. So one of the most important things we could give you is the hour-by-hour forecast. Let's hang on every detail. This is brand new information that just came in before our 11 o'clock newscast, and let's time the storms out. Let's talk daybreak tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. You're almost going to feel something different about tomorrow. It is going to be warm and humid. Quickly, we're going to go surging through the 70s, 80s, and eventually to the low 90s. Dry weather expected in the morning. We're going to be dry all morning through early afternoon. Now, the timing of the storms, it's been a little bit fluid. I expect the greater severe threat will be after about 4 o'clock, but perhaps this is indicating it may be even arriving a little earlier. Storms west of us right around lunchtime, Chicago to South Bend, that would roll into the area mid to late afternoon, and watch the latest data showing widespread storms. And I suspected this is what was going to happen when we got the latest data in, shifting a little bit more south with that data, which brings heavy torrential downpours, gusty winds, large hail, and even some of these storms, these heavier clusters of storms that could exhibit some rotation as those storms move through. 6 to 8 o'clock, we're still going to be in the midst of those storms. Now, what's increased with this threat, not only the heavy rainfall and the torrential downpours, but the threat of widespread wind damage could be a possibility. Storms could even continue after dark, and the training of those storms could bring torrential amounts of rainfall. So what to expect as far as wind gusts could reach or exceed 70 miles per hour. Large hail over 1 inch in diameter, and at this point, we're still calling the risk of a tornado a possibility. That severe storm risk prompted that alert day for Wednesday. It's going to be a hot, sticky, humid feeling day. Highs into the low 90s. We will dry out into Thursday. Back into the low 90s, hot and humid. A sticky, steamy day on Friday. Mid 90s going to be expected. That heat index could push close to 100 degrees. Afternoon and evening storms will be a possibility. Again, we'll watch the risk of a few strong storms late Friday and into Saturday. That's as a front comes through, and it does swipe some of that heat and humidity out of the area, dropping us back into the mid 80s into the weekend and staying in the mid to upper 80s as we head into early August next week.